This week on Ray Van Horn's Captain's Journey.
There's nothing better than seeing that orange coming to the bug.
Here he is behind it. He's behind it. Pop it.
Good night. What a bite. Got him. What a bite, Jason. That's an awesome fish. It's not my personal best. It's in the top two. I'm going to say it is. I'm Ray Van Horn, and this is the Captain's Journey. Jump in the boat. Let's see what kind of fun we can have. Good night. What a bite. Dude, you can't get excited about this. Okay. We're in that backing line now. Holy moly.
Welcome to Venice, Louisiana.
That's why you live in Everglades. That's an awesome fish. You got a good one, bro. Permit dancing. Oh, it's good. That's a big one right there.
Ray Van Horn's Captain's Journey is presented by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
Get on board with Ray Van Horn, it's the Captain's Journey.
I don't see any blowing up. I see a bunch of bait, though. Let's just start fishing. We need to go that way a little bit.
Rolling. We are at the mouth of the Mississippi River. This is late August. I'm with my good buddy, Captain Jason Catchings. We've got huge redfish boiling all around this boat, eating giant pogies. There's hardly any wind. And Jason, you know what that means. I'm going to bring out the long rod and catch them on fly.
With a big popper.
Big popper.
Big strips.
Big strips.
Lots of noise.
So I'm using an 11 weight. I've got a really short leader. It's only about 5 feet.
That's all you need.
50-pound mono, so it floats with the big popper. And aggressive pop, 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 and hold on. And you better hold on, because I'm gonna cast right now and we're gonna catch one. You're gonna get to see a lot of huge Louisiana redfish in this show. And whenever I get around fish that big, I've just gotta pull out the fly rod and have a little topwater action. Going in, cuz.
You got to catch one. They're starting to move around again.
And I'll tell you what, we caught so many fish, you're not going to see them all. I mean, half of them are going to the cut floor. There he is. Got him! God, I hate to call him a shot like that. Somebody's going to think, you're just arrogant. That's how good it is, folks.
One cast, one fish, baby.
How about that?
That's pretty good for your age.
For my age. Hey, just because I hung out with Moses, and I'm not talking Amos Moses. You're a fly fisherman. You got to get on the bus and get on down here, because look at the boil that thing made. Okay, we're in that backing line now.
Right, you know, I think a lot of people have in their mind it's only sight fishing for these fish. That is the case a lot of the time, but when you can come out here and do this, it's a whole new element.
Well, it's sight fishing when he moves his face up there and chokes down that big double barrel popper.
But it's also sight fishing, watching the pogies get blown up and knowing where that fish is in that area. Reading the water and knowing where they want to be.
And you know what? You can come down here, and especially in the wintertime, and have some primo sight fishing where you're shooting them 15, 20 feet from the boat. But this time of the year, when you've got these magnum bull redfish in here, you know, a small fish is 25 pounds. Today's segment is pretty simple. I'm casting a 11 weight, a 9-foot 11 weight fly rod, using just an unbelievable Nautilus fly reel. And that's a really big part of the deal, because the drag has got to be so liquid smooth, and Nautilus builds a great reel. Exaggerated weight forward, floating fly line in 11 weight, and then a very short leader, 4 to 5 feet of 50-pound monofilament, because we're throwing a floating popping bug, and this is a double barrel popper. It's got a vent in it, so it makes a lot of bubbles and a lot of splash, and that's tied on a big 6/0 hook that Jason ties, and that's all it is right there. Dude, that just, every one of them just a giant. That one should be right there in the hinge of the mouth, brother man.
Look how fat this fish is right here. Just full of pogies. Absolutely full.
Look at that. Doink. Now that's a beast. That's a 6/0 and a double barrel popper. That is a large, large bug. And they just choke it. Dude, that is just, it never gets old, brother. It's just chomp, chomp, pow.
Can you imagine 2 of these in the slot right now being this fat? Why don't you catch that fish?
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. You know, I absolutely love the idea that I just caught this fish, but now I want to catch that one. That's how good it is, folks. I mean, it's going off all around the boat. And this guy's always on. That's the thing that's impressive. Always.
When I tell you to come, come. When I tell you to stay home because the weather's bad or fishing's bad, stay at home and I'll reschedule you.
Exactly.
You're not going for a boat ride.
Nope, not with you. We'll go ahead and put him back in the pool, cuz.
There she goes. Takes
Awesome.
20 seconds to do it right.
Good job, brother. Got him. Oh, he's got me. Somebody's got somebody. That was awesome right there. Oh.
Ray Van Horn's Captain's Journey is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Mercury Marine, go boldly.
Hey, if you're just joining us, you got here at the right time. I'm down in Louisiana at the mouth of the Mississippi River with Captain Jason Ketchings, and the topwater bite is on, brother. Oh, look at that hump up. That was a monster. Got him. Oh, he's got me. Somebody's got somebody. Dude, what an epic eat.
It's epic right now, and people laugh when I say that word, but when you can catch 40, 50, 60 bull redfish in a 30-pound range on topwaters, whether it's a fly or just a big topwater, that's pretty epic. How about that eat? Missed it, and then decided just to explode on it. He shot out there like a rocket.
It doesn't get any better than that. The visual aspect, the sight fishing, it's just unbelievable when you're working a bait and all of a sudden this gigantic head shows up, and you know, you're used to a redfish. If he's average size, he doesn't have a very big mouth.
No, he doesn't.
Dude is heading for whatever, dude, come on. Jason, I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of favorite fish. This one's right there at the top of the list.
It's just a very fly fishing friendly fish.
Change angles on him. Make Uncle Stu happy. I finally got my fly line back on my reel.
Are you getting a little movement now?
Dude, there was a time when he was out there 60, 70 yards.
That's a beautiful fish. Big and orange.
Look at that. Giant. Jurassic. Look at how long this one is. My God. My goodness. You got enough net there, cuz?
I got
Holy
enough
moly.
of that. That's a good one there, buddy.
Not a chicken.
That might be your biggest one with me.
It may be, but how would you know? I mean, when you start measuring them in, oh yeah, there ain't no doubt.
That's what I told you.
That fish is like 4 feet long. Look at that thing. Folks, there's a 4-foot redfish, just ate my chicken feathers. The PB right there, personal best. That double barrel popper is the deal. Goodness, that's it right there. When it takes 3 hands to hold it, dude.
Ray, that fish is probably 35, 40 years old. That's how special these fish are.
That's unbelievable. And you guys take such good care of them down here. There's no reason to kill this fish.
There's no reason to kill a fish over 27 inches.
Exactly.
It's a breed fish.
There's a reason why there's a slot limit.
Right.
That's an awesome fish. That is exactly, if it's not my personal best, it's in the top 2. I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it is. You're the best, ever. Look at that. Beast. Beast from the east. That is awesome right there. Oh. All right. Tell you what, let's get her back in the pool, man.
100%.
Get him back in the water.
She took off on me. And that happens sometimes, right? When you touch them in the water, sometimes they'll just take off because they're ready.
They're ready.
But most of the time you gotta resuscitate them. But like I put her in the water, she kicked hard and off she goes. I mean, when you got a 48-inch fish and you're trying to hold it with one hand, you're gonna lose every time.
Not easy, buddy.
Ray Van Horn's Captain's Journey is presented by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
Now, what's really cool about this, people at home, there are things you look for, okay? You just don't drive out any place and just start fishing. So when we popped out of this bayou, and I know you've got them wired, I have no doubt, but there are certain things that you can see. The first thing I saw was unbelievable bird activity.
Right.
Pelicans, terns, seagulls, diving, frigates. Frigates,
Circling.
when you see a frigate, you better pay attention.
Right.
Because there's something going
There's
on.
bait and there's food there, and there's fish there.
And those fish are chasing that bait to the surface, and that frigate comes down and gets part of the buffet.
That's right. Or he gets one that's been injured and hit. There he is. Fish on.
What a slurp. Dude, what a slurp.
If that can't make you happy, I don't know what will. In the fishing world, that's about as good as it gets.
Beyond good. He's feisty. Feisty.
Sometimes I think people take this fishery for granted, right? And it's too special to take for granted.
You know, there are very few places on the planet that provide this kind of red fishing. Trying to get a gulp of air. He's trying to be like a tarpon.
Oh, there's another one with him.
Dude, it's amazing.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look how pretty that fish is.
I'll tell you what's so important when you're casting these big double barrel poppers is to allow your back cast to load. Do not try to bring it forward too quick. Because
And a short leader. You don't need a long leader.
No, 4.5, 5 feet, because a longer leader is just going to be problematic. You can't turn that line.
No, you
Turn the
can't.
line over. That is just, what a specimen. Just full of pogies, getting ready to spawn. Damn.
So cool.
Amazing. Amazing how strong they are.
And just take
Take
10
time.
seconds, 15 seconds and revive her.
Make sure she's good. Kicked out of your hand. Awesome. Got it. Got him. Good night. What a bite. Was that a strike, dude, or was that a strike?
That was a pretty good strike.
Ray Van Horn's Captain's Journey is brought to you by Power Pole, Shallow Water Anchor, Bob's Machine Shop, go fast, go shallow, go efficient, and by DOA, the unfair advantage.
Slicks everywhere, cuh.
You think it could be good today?
There's a phenomena that actually you kind of made me privy to it years ago on the Redfish tour. And when you come out here to Louisiana and Texas, there's a phenomena called slicks. And that slick is created, the slick on top of the water. So you've got the natural turbulence in the wave pattern. And then all of a sudden, like somebody dropped about a gallon of oil in the water, and it makes a slick.
That's right.
And the smaller the slick, the better.
The newer it is.
The newer. So that means the fish are right there.
That means it just happened. Okay, it pops up, it goes from this size to the size of the hood of your truck. All that fish oil that they've been eating from those pogies or whatever they've been eating floats to the top, and that's
There's one right behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, got him. Jeez. Just go then. That one about took my hand off. Again. Thank you, Nautilus. Oh, yeah. Jason, I don't know if I hate you or love you, brother.
You love me.
Well, maybe in about 15 minutes is another giant Jurassic. And that, my friend, is about as much as this old boy can stand. Oh, look at that sloth. Good night. What a giant. You're the man with that thing.
I think that's a little chewed up. Whatever.
That is one heck of a redfish. You know, you about wore me out. I don't know if I can use this right hand for much. I'm telling you. I don't know how many of those we have caught, but it has been an epic, epic day. Unbelievable. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's just enjoy bringing people and letting them experience the best red fishery in the world.
Experience of a lifetime, bar none. Strong, baby. Adios, muchacho. I don't know. When I wake up from this dream, I don't know if I want to wake up, and I'll tell you what, we caught so many fish, you're not going to see them all. I mean, half of them are going to the cut floor. Leroy in the house. Was that a strike, dude, or was that a strike?
That was a pretty good strike. There he is.
Got him. Good night. What a bite. What a bite, Jason. Did you see that?
Did I see it?
Did you see Rusty come up and smoke that thing?
Just like how I visualized it in my mind. That's like textbook eat.
Man. No, you're not. You've had all the fun you're gonna have today, fish.
You see that other one with him? Is that the other one trying to eat it out of his mouth?
Choked it. Large Marge in the house, cuz. Don't say it. It's the biggest one yet. Might be.
Might be.
Look at that thing. Oh, this one's kind of drab compared to some of them.
It is, it is.
Is this fish just coming in, or?
Probably just coming in.
Look at
Just
how
coming
big
in.
that fish is. Just look how thick
Thick,
it is.
yep.
It's like
And look how thick the head is on it.
it's as wide as your hand.
Yep.
Oh, she's getting dry. Let's get her back in the air
Okay.
pond. All right. Thank you, fish. That was awesome. What an eat. You never disappoint, buddy. And I'll tell you what, I'm tickled to death that you're always part of the journey, brother.
I appreciate it, my man. Say bye to her.
You too, girl. When you put a man on that many big bull redfish on a fly, I'll tell you what, it was worth that 14-hour drive, bro.
I'm glad.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Thanks for being part of the journey. That was every bit of awesome. That's why you drive 14 hours or 20 hours or 30 hours just to get here. Or better yet, get in an airplane and come down and Jason will take care of you. That was awesome, buddy.
Get on board with Ray Van Horn.